Hey everyone, this is Teamleftmatch with his friend Dark Ninja Sith and our other friend Tamim, and we're basically going to review Halo Reach. Enjoy.
Alright, so we're going to start off with Halo Reach's extraordinary campaign. The campaign focuses a lot on storytelling. With it has one of the best stories I've ever seen in the game, excluding the other Halo games, which of course are renowned for their storytelling, and the writers at Bungie obviously are very good at what they do because the stories in this story in Halo Reach is amazing. And unlike the other Halo games, it does not follow the adventures and exploits of the Master Chief, who you've played as in the previous Halo games. Instead follows the adventures of 6 new Spartans, known as Noble Team, and their exploits in the defense of Reach against the Covenant.
Okay, so basically, as a quick summary of the campaign, okay, it follows the storyline of the novel The Fall of Reach, in which Planet Reach is under attack from the alien Juggernaut, and you and your team must defend the planet by any means necessary.
So you basically start off as Noble 6, who you play as throughout the entire campaign, and you're the replacement for the original Noble 6 who died on an operation somewhere else. So I don't want to spoil too much, but the Covenant invade. So I'm just gonna give a quick overview. Covenant invades Reach. You have to defend it, like Tamim said. You just basically the whole story revolves around defending the planet. And and it introduces the AI construct Cortana at the end, but I'm not going to give too much away. So now we're going to move on to the multiplayer modes.
And the multiplayer mode of Halo Reach is just extravagant. The level design and the maps that come with the disc is just amazing. The design is well thought out. Each map feels different, and that's how it should feel. And there are also a variety of game modes in Halo Reach's multiplayer, so it keeps things fresh, it keeps you from getting bored, and they're just really fun to play cooperatively with a friend, and you don't have to just play online to play with other people. You can play split screen with your friends in the same house, and by God, it's just that fun.
So basically, Halo Reach took the multiplayer from the Halo 3 and basically just expanded it, with new maps and even the addition of Forge World for large, big, and extravagant maps to play around in, and also with the inclusion of armor abilities. Some people find it a nuisance, but personally, I find it open to new strategies, such as the cloaking or the jetpack, and even armor lock has its places in some vehicle-filled maps.
And also, this whole idea of armor abilities is just like one way that keeps Halo Reach's multiplayer aspect so diverse. The customization options for the game are just very diverse, they're deep. You can make game modes that are just crazy to play with your friends, and what's also cool about Reach is that you can share these game modes and for other people to enjoy themselves. And speaking of customization, Halo Reach also brings in a Forge mode, which is where you can basically just design your own maps and just see one map that you think that should have been included in the game and just basically place to your own rules. And like creating your own custom game modes, you can also share these maps on Bungie Pro, which is where Halo fans can just share creations of any sort.
Also, Reach offers online multiplayer, of course, which is now very common for first-person shooters. But we have obviously the classic multiplayer modes. There's Slayer, Capture the Flag, stuff like that. But where it really gets interesting is when you branch off from that in modes like Firefight, where it basically puts you into a map with hordes of Covenant forces just coming at you, and you have to fight them off for as long as you can. It's really fun. You can play with up to 3 other people, 4-player co-op online. Really good times. Also, you can also create your own game modes, as Teamleftmatch had mentioned earlier. You create your own game modes. You can play around on them with your friends online. It's just a good time overall.
Okay, so any extra game types, excluding the campaign, such as Firefight, custom games, matchmaking, all can be tweaked and customized to your likings from, say for example, just playing any normal match online or fighting or fending off against a horde of hunters on Firefight. So it's quite amazing how many tweaks you can to play the game to your exact liking.
And what's also pretty cool about Halo Reach is that it comes with the theater mode. And theater mode, you can basically replay any previously played matches, campaign levels, firefight missions, stuff like that, and then like you can record your greatest moments and just show them off on the internet. You know, how on earth were we able to record these clips that we're showing you right now? Through theater mode, of course. And also for Reach, you know, we're gonna now move away from the game modes that has to offer to the graphics and sound of the game.
So just a quick overview of graphics and sound. Graphics are really good. It uses an engine that Bungie has created for specifically for Halo Reach. Great engine. The graphics look good. Physics work very well. The sound is amazing. As always, Halo, it has an amazing soundtrack. The voice acting is very good.
Alright, so now that I think that we've discussed the game enough, it's time to give out our final verdict. And we're going to give it a score of 95 out of 100. The reason for that is for its immense presentation. It offers us a great multiplayer, great campaign, great forge, great theater, all that stuff that we've said before, and with amazing sound and visuals. However, we didn't give it 100 because in some areas it falls a little flat, but of course that does not stop the experience of making this a truly amazing game to play. And we really think that you should check it out. See ya!